Hey there, everybody. It's been a minute since we last did the show, but we are back, as we are wont to do. As we typically are, we are not going anywhere. We are stuck here with you, and you are stuck here with us. If you stare at the abyss long enough, it will stare back, and all that jazz. I am Madhog, thy master, your host for our musically inclined gamer show, Be Confidently Wrong. And I am joined by the usual batch of musical hatchlings. Sure, why not? We have Danton Stormkeeper.
I look into the abyss and it stares right back at me.
Get your own material. We have Devar Arkvaron.
We are all here until the sun stops blazing brightly.
We are not playing the Doomsday D&D campaign. What's its name again?
I don't know.
Right. Next up, it's Icipal.
Everything is awesome.
Yay!
Everything is cool when you're part of the team.
Everything is awesome. I don't remember what's up next.
Something about you and me or something?
Okay. And finally, least but decisively not last, reverse that, Matti.
Crawling in my skin.
These wounds, they will not heal.
Mood. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay then. Once again, we're here to play the game. And since it has been a while, I decided to ease ourselves into it, as it were. I am looking at what I have here for Tier 1, and given what I know about you guys, your taste in video games, what you have said to have played or not in the past, I think this will be the easiest Tier 1, generally speaking. If I have a good memory, that is.
Oh, no.
Okay, thanks for the vote of confidence. However, there is a caveat in that I am going to demand specific answers for everything tonight.
All right.
Everything has to have a specific answer. I will not accept a generic answer. Once again, I remind you, if a game is part of a franchise, I will demand the very specific name of that game within the franchise. So if there is a Super Mario game, you can't just say, Super Mario. No, you have to be specific. Is it Super Mario 64? Super Mario Sunshine? Mario's Hotel? Mario is Missing? Mario Poker, Mario's Brothel Downtown,
Mario's
Simulator,
Time Machine?
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
Mario and Sonic's Secret Tryst, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. Right then. So let us begin with Tier 1. This is the quickest, most painless introduction we have had in a long time, and I am proud of us for that.
We had painless ones?
Number 1 of Tier 1. And here we go. Matti.
Portal 2.
Portal 2, that's correct. This is a triumph. Matti gets a point.
Yay!
Well, technically wrong Portal for making that reference, but you get the idea anyway. 1 point for Matti. I am trusting that Danton is keeping the score as always.
Yep.
Thank
But
you, Danton.
What point does this play?
I think it's the main menu music. Moving on to track number 2. Devar.
Is it the first Phantasmagoria game?
No.
Damn it.
No. That's it. I feel like some of you should have guessed this already, Danton.
War of Asgard?
No. Icy Pal?
God of War. The first
No. Matti.
God of War 2?
It's The Witcher.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. I had played
which
one.
one? The first one?
The first one. It's The Witcher 1. I am surprised and disappointed that none of you got it. The real reason why I had The Witcher included in this list is because I was expecting one of you to guess it right, and then I was going to sing Toss a Point to this guy, oh Garden of Plenty, oh Garden of Plenty, oh.
Hey, the books are not an audio format.
Okay, Icy Pal.
I have several games in my backlog, and they are somewhere there.
Thanks, Matti. Your input is appreciated as always. Moving on. I cannot believe you denied this to me.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Well, we proved to be let downs once again.
Insert Henry Cavill fuck here.
Fuck.
Danton.
Is it Killing Floor?
No. That's not a tier 1 selection, is it?
I don't know. My friend group it would be. Oh, I know what it is.
Okay, that's it. I need answers, and I need them now. Devar.
Time Splitters?
No.
Time Splitters? No. Matti.
Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Oh no!
No. I
Icy
know what it
Pal.
is now.
Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun.
No. Okay, Danton, would you like to tell us what this is?
It's Payday 2 and
It's Payday 2 indeed.
Ah.
So
I only
sad.
remembered it as soon as I listened to more of it. I was like, oh shit.
Maybe you should have waited a little bit longer.
I mean, to be fair, this does not sound like a bank robbery game music.
It is a music you hear in the main menu of the game, so it's one of the first things you hear about it, and Payday 2 is quite a big game.
Yeah.
Or was. So, here you go. I will agree it's not the most distinct music, and I personally would not associate it with a big heist either. But there was no Ocean's 11 video game as far as I know. This is the closest one.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. Matti.
Final Fantasy 2.
Final Fantasy 2, correct. Another point for you. Yeah. Next up. Danton.
Borderlands 2?
Borderlands 2, correct. Toss a point to your... no, it's too late for that. The moment has passed. Dang it. Oh, sod it. Nevertheless, next one. Matti.
Spyro Reignited Trilogy.
Exactly the answer I wanted, yes. I would not have accepted simply you saying Spyro the Dragon 1, by the way. So yes, you understood the assignment, and that's another point for you as a result. Good for you. Good job. Clap, 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 clap. This is why you are the best. Now, if only we could have you a little bit closer to the microphone so that you are less quiet and your words don't get muffled at the slightest provocation, then you would really be the best. But alas, that's not the world we live in.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Thanks.
Give
Moving-
compliments and then a strike with the backhanded one.
That's the Madhog experience. Alrighty then, number 7. Matti.
Fallout.
So, okay, I'm going to give it to you. You didn't say Fallout 1, but technically Fallout is not titled Fallout 1. I think I know that you meant the original Fallout, so I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I was hoping someone else might have guessed Fallout before you, but...
It sounded very familiar, but I couldn't from the life of me remember where I've heard it.
Okay,
Ah,
what?
okay, that's where we're going, because I was thought that you were going to say Fallout New Vegas, where this track also plays.
No, well, I could have done that. I'm pretty sure the Fallout games have several tracks that are recurring between them, but I have taken this one specifically from the original Fallout.
Yeah.
Number 8. Icy Pal.
Left 4 Dead 2.
No. Oh. Really? Okay. That was surprising. Matti?
Half-Life.
No. Danton?
Sniper Elite.
No. Devar?
Okay, I need to
ASX
check
one?
this out because I'm sure I
No! The answer I wanted was Half-Life 2.
Well, at least the last time I played the first Half-Life, it also played in that game as well.
Isn't this the hazardous environments?
It is.
We had this exactly same exchange when I had it on my list.
I thought I had an inkling that this might have been used before, but I wasn't sure. Thanks for confirming that. And I'm glad that this has happened again. And by that I mean I am not glad. I lied. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, it is indeed on first Half-Life soundtrack.
But once again, that's part of the peril here of me wanting a specific answer. I have taken this one specifically from the soundtrack of Half-Life 2.
we had this exact same conversation last time.
I'm sure we had, and we will have this conversation many, many, many more times in the future.
Okay, I'm
I
going
guarantee
to
you that.
listen how much it differs from the first games.
Oh my god, Matti is
Now,
serious.
Matti, can we do this some other time, please?
I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
we
no,
need
no.
a-
we
Did
move
I get
on.
a point or not?
You're already winning, Matti! Stop being so petty about it!
I mean, he did the exact same thing last time.
I am going to move on without you. Next one. Devar.
Is this Deus Ex one?
No. Icipal?
Cyberpunk 2077.
No. Okay, I need answers, guys. Danton.
Deus Ex Human Revolution?
Correct! Toss a point to this guy. Oh, Garden of Plenty.
I just can't remember if it was Human Revolution or the one after it, so I was
No,
humming and ahhing.
it was Deus Ex Human Revolution. It is the music in the Hong Club, I believe that's the name of it.
Ah, that's why I remember it.
If I am wrong, feel free to correct me. But
I'll
regardless,
take your word for it for now.
I'll see you at the principal's office.
I'll see you after class, young man.
Oh no. Right. And finally, last one for tier 1. Here we go. Devar.
Sonic Unleashed.
Ha! No!
What? Oh, I know now. You bastard.
Ha! Icy Pal. No, wait, Danton.
It's Danton.
Is it Sonic Generations?
It is indeed Sonic Generations. I knew somebody was going to fall for it.
This is extra painful because on my screen I was before Danton.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that happens, but Madhog sees it differently.
It's
Yes.
happened to me several times before as well.
I know.
Oh man, it's pretty funny though. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
because I'm thinking of the origin of the track, not of where it actually comes from.
I know,
Yeah,
that's why it's a challenge. That's why it's tricky and diabolical, might I add.
This is even more diabolical because it's the same track technically.
It is slightly different, actually. I compared the two tracks with each other, and this version of it is ever so slightly different. Technically, every track featured in Sonic Generations is somewhat of a cover or a remix. But anyway, that was it for Tier 1. What's the score, oh scorekeeper?
Okay, give me a moment. I will copy and paste it into the chat. Because right now, sharing last place is Isopal and Devar with 0 points.
Hi, neighbour.
Danton Stormkeeper with 3 points in second place. But in first place, we have Matty Mali with 4.
Okay, well, this is a close race between two of you at least. And it's not the usual twos. It's one of the twos and another one.
Well, I'm sorry, Devar, but there can be only one. But in my defense, there was only one game on tier 1 that I have actually played.
Heaven or hell? Let's rock!
It's time for true or false, wherein you have to guess whether the following track was actually featured in a video game or not by typing T for true or F for false in chat. Okay, and that's it. Usually we have one guy guessing either T or F, and then everyone else follows suit for fear of losing. But no, apparently one of you decided to stick to their guns, and in this one case, that person will be rewarded because the correct answer is indeed true.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I heard
Devar
this from somewhere.
gets 5 points. This is the club music, obviously the Drunken Sailor remix music that you hear in a level from Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
I had it in my memory that I've heard it from somewhere, so I basically decided to go like, it does sound like it came from somewhere. I heard it from a game, so but I forgot which one.
It's from that one.
I was thinking, I was pretty certain that this was a real track until it started until it revealed that it was basically Drunken Sailor remix. So that's when I thought that, he was trying to be sneaky. This is not actually from a video game. Because what video game would use such a remix of Drunken Sailor?
Yeah, I don't know. What video game would ever use that? I don't know.
That kind of Drunken Sailor, like it was a club music or something.
Well, I don't know. If a video game can feature a haunting version of the Drunken Sailor and call it Drunken Whaler, I'm pretty sure all bets are off. You can have Drunken Sailor club music, Drunken Sailor nu metal, Drunken Sailor hard rock, Drunken Sailor performed by Crush 40. The possibilities are endless.
Drunken Sailor Moon.
She has to go to rehab, you see. Right then, that's 5 points for Devar added to the score. Now you are winning.
Oh, baby, how the tables turned so quickly.
Yes, how the turn have tabled and all that. It's time, ladies and germs. Devar, are you a lady tonight?
We'll just say yes.
Okay, then I was not wrong in saying ladies and germs. Thanks. Tier 2, everybody. Track number 1.
What a beauty! Oh, I've never seen one as big as that before. What a whopping! It must be 18 inches long or more. It's such a lovely colour. It's nice and round and fat. Whoever thought the marrow could grow as big as that?
Okay, Icy Pal.
Bendy and the Ink Machine.
No.
What a beauty!
Danton.
Is this like Control?
No.
Oh, I've never seen one.
And that's it. Come on, people. Matti.
Bioshock 2.
No. Devar.
Cuphead, the chef's expansion.
Cuphead, the chef's expansion? No. I think the British among you are going to feel embarrassed in a second because this is from Thank Goodness You're Here.
Oh, that game. I didn't play that one, sadly.
It is the most British video game ever made, apparently. Or so I hear. The song you heard is titled The Marrow Song, and I am not entirely unconvinced. It's not from somewhere prior to this game. It might actually be a reference, or it might be something that was actually lifted from somewhere. Either way, it is a pool of references that flies above my head because I am not British and this game is bathed in British colloquialisms.
Yeah.
Regardless, let's get to track number 2 of Tier 2. And that's it. Come on, people. Devar?
Warcraft 3?
No.
No.
Danton?
The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog?
No. Icy Paul?
Trials of Cold Steel.
No. No. Matti?
Might and Magic Hero 6.
No. I think one or two of you are going to feel very bad about themselves because this is from a game titled Broforce.
Uh,
Ah.
No
I-
wonder it sounded so familiar. Me and Demonox played that.
Game.
I thought I remembered one of you played this game before. I thought for sure, oh, they're going to guess this one. Don't beat yourself over it. We all have our days.
Yeah,
What's happening?
he's beating himself.
Icy Paul, I know that was you. Track number 3. It's not Castlevania, okay? I am preemptively saying this for your benefit. Okay, Icy Paul.
Hellgate London.
No. Devar?
Bloodstained?
No. Okay, that was it. Danton?
Shovel Knight?
No. Matti?
Scarlet Nexus.
No. This was Ultra Kill.
Makes sense.
It does, doesn't it? This is a certified banger, I would say. I sure hope I don't get a content ID on my video for it, because it's a possibility, but I wanted to run the risk anyway, because this track is neat, I would say.
Yeah, it's quite
Yes.
neat.
Yeah, it's
I would
quite
agree.
And we'll take this track and put it aside for later tournaments.
Yay.
Alright, next up it's number 4. Perhaps this was a bit too difficult for you, but try to guess nonetheless. Matti?
Legend of Mana.
No. Danton?
Trials of Mana?
No. Icipal?
Sakuna of Rise and Ruin.
I'm so glad you didn't say Trials of Mana or Tales of Mana or Death of Mana or Mana's Terrible Apology or any of the other Mana games. I'm so glad. Devar?
I can know Densetsu 3.
Very funny. Very funny, Devar. I'm laughing right now. So funny. Funny man. Okay. Are you done? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just thought it was funny.
It
Was
was.
he right?
No, it's Inscription.
Oh.
Never played it.
I
Yeah, I've not
recommend
played
it.
that one either.
Beyond all the reasons why you would want to experience a Daniel Mullins game, Daniel Mullins, for context, is the guy responsible for Pony Island. Beyond all the reasons you might want to try that game, one of the main ones is that he went out of his way to design one of the best card games ever made, and then he proceeded to do that again 3 or 4 more times within the same game. So that's something. And the less I say about Inscription, the better. It's one of those games that must be experienced for oneself. Now, what's next? Oh, this one. Devar,
Clonoa won.
what did you say?
Clonoa won.
No. Icy Pal?
Paper Mario.
No. Matti?
Final Fantasy Tactics.
No. Danton?
Final Fantasy 8?
No. Maple Story?
Ah.
Yep. Yeah, it's Maple Story. Okay, moving on.
Yeah,
we're all,
Maple Story's a thing.
we're all so
Vaguely
impressed.
remember it being some online thing, but
It was
Yeah,
indeed. It was a very popular online thing, as it were. Next one. Okay, that was it. Answers, please. Icipal.
Nights into Dreams.
No. Danton.
Secret of Mana?
No. Matti.
Hannah Montana, the movie, the game.
The Street Fighter, the movie, the game with starring Anna Montana. No. Devar.
Hanna-Barbera's Turbo Tunes.
No. Honey Pop.
I not played that one. For
Or is
obvious
it? Or is it pronounced the Unipop? I don't know actually.
Maybe.
It's Honey Pop.
Honey Pop, and that's it. That's Honey Pop, the dating simulator game with bejeweled gameplay mechanics.
Ross probably would have poked it out.
Mm.
Yes, I think Ross would have popped for this. Next one. Devar.
Bloodstained Curse of the Moon.
Correct. 2 points for you.
I was wondering if I got the title right, but thank God I did.
It's easy to confuse Curse of the Moon with Ritual of the Night. on the premise that neither one of these subtitles are especially striking. They feel pretty interchangeable, all things considered, summoning the same mood and energy, but they are two very different games nonetheless.
Yeah.
Icy Pal.
Brock the Investigator.
Cheeky lad, but no. Before anybody does this, Brock the Investigator is not here tonight. He had a cold, he stayed at home, you know how it is.
I still don't trust this guy.
The VAR?
Leisure Suit Larry 7?
No. Matti?
River City Girls.
No. That's everybody, right? Danton?
Bayou Billy?
Bayou Billy? No. Monster Prom.
Ah.
Oh, I probably have heard this one.
Yeah, I was racking my brain trying to figure out where I might have heard it from, but I've never actually played the game. I've only watched videos of it.
Yeah, same.
You and pretty much everyone else, as far as I'm aware.
And the fourth game is coming soon.
There is already a fourth game? Wow.
I
Yes.
didn't even know there was a third.
Yes.
There was more than one?
Yes.
Yes! I guess people really like the idea of dating hot monsters. Who knew?
I know, right?
I mean, why do you think we have to these days get the monster fuck permit?
You know, Discord almost cut you off just at the right time, but not quite.
You tried, Discord. You tried.
Hey,
Nevertheless.
at least you try.
Okay, next one. Matti.
Is this Demon Turf?
It is indeed Demon Turf.
All right. Everyone has memories.
Apparently sang by a couple of squid kids.
I was good.
Funky. The
And I was
title...
gonna-
Yes?
And I was going to say that it sounds like the vocalists were gremlin versions of Alvin and the Chipmunks.
What do you mean gremlin versions?
As in gremlins from the actual Gremlin films.
Then say
That's what I
Gremlins.
said. That's what I said.
That's
what
what I
do
said.
you mean gremlin versions?
Gremlins.
Okay. I will say this. The title of the song is Let's Get Forked Up.
That
Sounds
makes sense.
painful.
It's set in hell, so I guess the pun makes total sense.
Let's go, let's feel the pressure, stepping over the line. Give it an extra little bit of a special little flick of the low. It's getting heated, now you're running behind. Don't stop, don't let them notice your moves aren't quite in time. 'Cause you don't wanna wait until you're 6 feet under.
The VAR?
Cassette beasts?
Can you repeat that?
Cassette beasts.
Correct. I thought somebody was going to recognize that particular style of singing that's struggling to reach all those high notes, but it's nonetheless very compelling.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I was thinking cassette something, cassette something, cassette something. What was it? What was the second word? Oh, God.
No, that's not the one.
Face down, we're not kidding around. What's that sound? Your pride hitting the ground, and I've come too far to let them down. All in, we're all here for the scene. It seems that it's gonna be me. I'm walking away with my new crown, leaving you here, face down.
My second favorite track from Cassette Beasts, by the way. Right.
I didn't like it.
Okay, that is the end of Tier 2. Dantan, if you please.
Right. So the scores are Icy Pal in last place with 0 points. I'm in third place with 3. Matty's in second with 6. And Devar is in first with 9. And if you take basically Matty and Devar's points, put them together, you make 69. Nice.
Nice.
That's know how the math works.
I was going to say, that's not how addition works. Go back to school, young Danton.
Also, if you take all our points, you'll notice that they're in multiplication of 3.
You know what? Aside from the 0, you are correct.
Well, you have to start somewhere.
I mean, 3 times 0 is still,
Well, you see, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe.
I took Scott Steiner math class.
That shows. Right, it's time once again for our bonus challenge, which is...
Heaven or hell? Let's rock!
That's right, double round of true or false, everybody. I've already explained the rules the first time, unless someone needs me to repeat them. Looks at Matti.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You are a player at the end of the long-winded tutorial explanation by the owl in Ocarina of Time, the 0.00001% of players who asks the owl to repeat himself.
Mom yelled me for dinner, so I missed the important part.
Right. Okay, this is the track. Listen carefully. Okay, that's it. Come on, people. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see. Danton said false. Devar said false. Matti said true. Icipal said true.
The Finnish think it's true, while the British think it's false.
Well, I guess the British Empire was made of lies because the correct answer is true again.
Yeah, Suomi.
Torilla tavataan.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, the North Sea Empire is making a comeback.
Oh no, the happiest country in the world is beating the British.
I mean, it doesn't
Yes.
take much these
The
days.
joy is palpable.
So this is a track from a game titled In Heat Lustful Nights. It's a porn game, you can probably guess.
Oh my.
It started life as a FNAF porn parody of all things, but it eventually developed into its own entity, and actually, surprisingly, I quite enjoy it. That's right, I'm playing
I've
it.
seen
my.
in the corner of my screen that Madhog plays this game.
Yeah, I know. Right?
I don't know. Okay, well, I can't control that on Steam Deck, but yes, I did play this game, and it's fine. It's fun. There is the classic security office gig that we all know about. But there is also a game in which you have to manage a nightclub / brothel, luxury brothel at night, and assign all the clienteles with all the girls, all the while fending off hacker raccoons and technical issues. And by the end of night 12, because there are 12 levels in each mode, you will be disarming bombs that look like that nuclear bomb that Eggman employed in Sonic Adventure 1. You will be disarming them by playing Frogger, of all things. Also, I did not mention what the premise of this game is. Imagine the island of Dr. Moreau, but somebody had the $1 billion idea of taking that and making it into a expensive sex resort for wealthy furries.
Huh.
Makes all the sense in the world.
Yes, and before playing this game, I played the spin-off, which is a straight-up visual novel that was made by the lead animator for the game. It's one of those games that you play for a very specific reason, but then you decide to stay because you are charmed by the wit and the characters. Art is art at the end. There is no rule in the universe that says even porn cannot be art or cannot be enjoyed at any other level besides the very basic one. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Right, Icy Paul? I felt that if anybody was going to agree with me, it would be you.
I mean, Ross isn't here, so yes.
You say that, but I know your secrets.
Do you now?
Dang it, he's a point ahead of me now, Matty is.
He's 2 points ahead of you.
Shut up! You're bad at math, remember?
Sometimes he forgets.
Okay. Now let's get to tier 3 with this one. Okay. Answers. Now. Danton.
Blaster Master?
No, Icy Pal.
R-Type.
No, Devar.
The video game version of Rambo?
No, Matti.
That mouse game from the makers of Shovel Knight.
No. It's not that. It's Princess Remedy in a heap of trouble. which is a sequel to the acclaimed video game Princess Remedy in a World of Hurt.
I
Never heard of it.
Titles.
And that's why it's in tier 3.
Is that from the maker of Itchy and Hero Core?
I would not know about it. Don't ask me. I played Princess Remedy in a World of Hurt, and then I stopped there. Number 2. Whoa, that was fast. Devar,
Streets of Rogue.
did you say Streets of Rogue?
Yes, Streets of Rogue.
Would you believe me if I said it's not correct? Well, I would be lying because it is correct. 4 points.
I'd be surprised if the makers basically made another game, because as far as I do, it's only this and the sequel that's not out yet.
But yes, it's 4 points for you, Devar. Wow. Okay, nice going. Good job.
Yeah, me and Demonox played this game a lot when it came out.
Have you now?
Yeah, we did, but now we kind of stopped playing because we're waiting for the sequel to come out.
Okay, well, I'll keep this in mind for the future. Next one. Sorry, wrong tier. This one. Icy Pal.
Disney's Aladdin and the Jaffar's Revenge.
No, I knew this track was going to throw you into a loop. Throw you for a loop? What's the expression again? I forget.
Throw you for a loop, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, answers. Danton.
Randy of Free?
No. Wait, Devar, did you pinged too?
I pinged as well, yeah.
Oh, so you were before Danton, sorry. What was
It's
it?
fine. I was going to say Aladdin on the Super Nintendo.
No, Matti?
Shantae, The Legend of the Seven Seas.
No. Like I said, I knew this was going to throw everyone for a loop here. Because this is a track from, of all things, Garfield Kart Furious Racing.
Yeah, no, I don't think any of us has ever touched a Garfield game.
Only
And-
Flash games.
Yes, and that's why this is hard. Next one. Okay, I need answers, everybody. Icy Pal.
Queen of Darkness.
No! No, Devar.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
No. Danton.
Rule of Rose?
No, Matti.
Sea of Stars.
No. The title of this game is Nicole.
Who?
Oh, it's that visual novel, isn't it?
Yes, it is
Oh, yes.
indeed that
I
visual
know that.
novel.
Yes, I know that I've played it.
Well, that's a shame. You know what else is a shame?
What?
The next track. What?
I said I feel like I've heard this before.
You probably have, but you will not guess it. Not even in a million years. The VAR.
Sly Cooper, freeze through time.
No. Matti.
Spark the Electric Chester Tree.
No. Okay, that's it. Danton.
Camel Hot?
Camel Hot? No. I see, pal.
Sam and Max the
No.
season 2.
No, I'm going to stop you right there. Okay, so now I have to read to you what the title of this game is.
Yeah, what's the ridiculous title that you
And
tell?
I can only read it using this voice. Yeah, you want those games, right? So here you go. Now, let's see you clear them. That is actually the full title of the game. It's all capitalized, obviously.
Yeah.
I would have accepted those games as an answer because the full title is ridiculous and that's the point.
Right. Not sure where else I would have heard that music from because I've never played it.
I believe it's a collection of minigames. Wacky physics minigames. I believe that's the gimmick here.
Yeah, it's a parody of those games that you see on
Those games.
commercials on YouTube or something.
Those horrible mobile games ads that are lying through their teeth. Somebody took that concept to the bank and made a game specifically to take the piss out of this. Except it was a clever business move because this one has a sequel, so I'm assuming it was successful. And it must have been relatively cheap to make if the goal is to just infuriate people with memeable minigames. So yes.
Games.
Minigames.
Mini-games.
Minigames.
Write that down and fire that man.
Right then.
Mini-game.
So let's get to track number 6 then. Icy Pal?
Subverse.
Correct. How did you know?
Gee, almost like I've been playing it a lot recently.
Wow. So,
Interesting.
He barely heard it, and he just went.
That was fast. That was the fastest you've ever answered anything in this game, Icy Pal.
Even I'm impressed.
You just gotta love how confident he is that you hear the tap of his keyboard.
Yes. Let's listen more of it. Consider this your victory lap, Icy Pal.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
Also some sort of erotic game or something.
Icy Pal, would you like to explain what Subverse is, since you know it for some reason?
Why are you acting like you don't know it?
Well, I actually don't know anything about it.
Oh. Well, yes, it is a erotic game. This mixture of shmup, space combat and turn-based XCOM style strategic combat.
Wow, that's a lot more complex and multi-layered than I imagined it. Because according to the tags on Steam, all they say is hentai, pornography, erotic, and nothing else. They don't mention the shmup element, they don't mention the strategy element. How is anybody supposed to find this game outside of a very specific demographic, I
see
say?
they are going for the brutal legend style of advertising.
You mean misguided? Deliberately misguiding.
I mean, it is also that too. It's completely horny and completely unapologetic, filled with memes and pop culture references.
I assumed so based on the cover art. Nevertheless, 4 points for you. Congratulations. That is the most confident you've ever answered, and it's in tier 3 too.
This is probably the first time I have gotten anything right from tier 3.
You forget the legendary Quest 64.
Oh, right, the completely
episode.
blind guess. That's right.
Indeed. But let us not linger into this victory lap, and let's get to the next one. Okay, answers, please. Please. I beg you. Devar?
Digimon Cyber Sleuths?
No. Danton?
Zone the Enders?
No. Matti?
Rise of the Third Power.
Rise of the Third Power? No. Icipal?
Rygar.
No. Did everybody answer? Yes.
Yes.
This is Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
Wasn't that PS2 game?
Yes, it was that PS2 game, dime in a dozen platformer action game.
I have played some of it.
I've heard of that.
I only know it because it has a very infamous bug where if you saved in the wrong place at some point, a door that automatically opens closes when you reload the game there, and you cannot beat the game.
Number 8. Did somebody answer or no? Yes? No.
No.
Okay. Devar?
No One Lives Forever.
No. Matti?
Sly Cooper 2.
No. Icipal?
I don't remember the name, but this is the adventure game of that anthropomorphic black cat.
No,
taking
it's not.
place in-
You're thinking about Black Sad, and it's not that.
Yes.
Danton?
Leisure Shoot Larry Magna Cum Laude?
Magna Cum Laude? No. This was Poker Night at the Inventory, which is part of that Telltale Games poker series starring various characters in a crossover, including the Heavy from Team Fortress 2, Strong Bad, Max from Sam & Max, that guy from Penny Arcade too, for some reason. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I know.
I think I've only played that game once.
Oh, you have played that one, have you?
Yeah, I played it once and then never again.
Oh, that's a shame.
Did you lose your clothes from your back?
Well, Max mugged me for everything that I had, so yeah.
Number 9. You know, that leitmotif reminds me of a certain classical piece of music.
Oh.
Dun da dun da dun da dun da dun da dun da dun dun.
What was that all, by the way?
Yes, that was all. Answers! Come on, people! Come on! I don't have all night! Danton.
Magica?
No. Devar?
Dan Seven's Epic Rage.
No. Icy Pal?
Fatal Frame, Curse of the Butterfly.
No. Matti?
Chained Echoes.
What?
Chained Echoes.
Can you repeat that?
Chained Echoes.
People talked over you, so I could not understand, okay? But yes, no, it's not Chained Echoes. This is Animal Well.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
No, I wouldn't have got that either.
I would assume so, hence why it's on tier 3. It came out last year. It was the talk of town for exactly 1 week, and then it was promptly set aside. It seemed interesting as a concept. It's a Metroidvania technically, but you are a defenseless little blob, and all you do to get by is to solve environmental puzzles. Number 10. Icy Pal.
Needy Streamer Overload.
No! No! No. No. Matti.
Tales of Hearts.
No. Devar.
Tales of Vesperia.
No. Danton.
There's basically a fighting game with Tears Tiara and no characters. They call it Aqua Plus or something.
Ah. No.
Okay.
It's Azure Lane Crosswave.
Never touched
no
it.
wonder it sounded so familiar.
I thought if anybody was going to guess the one with the anime song, quote unquote, it was going to be Icy Pal. Yes, it's the... I guess you would call it the console or Steam or real game edition of a popular mobile phone game titled Azure Lane, which I happened by sheer coincidence to talk about it a few years ago in a podcast. And it's that weird, aggressively weird game where all the real life battleships are girls and you can marry them.
Marry the boats.
Yes, and there was a game. This one was developed by who else? Idea Factory / Compile Hearts. Who else was going to make this game? Really?
They make anime goes out of everything.
Azure Lane
Nice.
Crosswave. Right. That is the end of Tier 3, everybody. Before we get to the final boss, Danton.
So, in last
Wow.
place, I am the only one here that loses. Danton Stormkeeper with 3. In third place, we have Icy Pal with 9. In second place, we have Matty with 11. But in first place, we have Devar with 13.
That is a very close race between 3 of you, at the very least.
Yeah.
Mm.
There was indeed a theme for tonight's game. Did you guess it?
Games that we should be
Can you repeat that?
Love and friendship!
No, and I was talking to Icipal.
I thought you were talking to Danton.
No, I was talking to you.
First.
Games that we should be familiar with.
No, but you're getting technically closer.
Games that you found on our Steam libraries.
5 points for Icipal.
Oh, come on. He gets 5 points for just guessing the theme.
You know what? Actually, you're right. 5 points is too much. I'll give you 3 points. I would have given you 5 points if you guessed it during the show at any point, but no, I had to prompt you for it. So, yes, I'll give you 3 points. I have taken 5 games from the libraries of 6 of my Steam friends, and I placed them here all around, mostly at random. If you look back at some of the games we've had here, it might become obvious. By the way, Subverse and Azure Lane Crosswave are both games in Icipal's Steam library, and that's why I knew about Subverse.
What a shocker.
So, Half-Life 2 and Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. What was my 5th?
It was Nicole.
Oh, right, Nicole.
Yes. And Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, for example, was in Matti's library. Poker Night at the Inventory was in Dantan's library. And Broforce was on Devar's library, of course. Devar, you have Maple Story in your library.
Yeah.
But the point is, I selected these titles seemingly at random. I did not check how many hours you put into them. I figured with this placement, I gave everyone a fair chance to make it through the end of the night.
Yeah.
That has been tonight's theme, which brings us also snugly to the final boss. Oh, and by the way, the selections in True or False and the final boss are not in anyone's library but my own.
Alright.
This is the final battle.
I figured this might be the perfect opportunity to pull the rug from under you, because we're not doing the usual, 3 chances and then you're done, hint system. None of that. We're doing a time attack this time around. So, this is what I want you to do. Open up your browsers or your Steams and check out my library of games before the end of the track, and then answer. You get 1 answer each. Figure out which game is the one being represented here based on my library on Steam. Go! Go, go, go! You have no time to lose! Go! Matti.
Armello.
No! You're out!
Damn it.
Devar.
Lunacid
No, you're out. Danton.
Anomaly collapse?
Correct!
Really?
Really, yes, it's Anomaly Collapse. It's a roguelike tactics RPG. And I feel like I am the only one who knows about it in the whole world. I forgot to tell you. April Fools, everybody. I know it's a bit late for me to be saying that, but this will be the April Fools episode. Hooray!
It's 10 points, right?
It's 10 points, which I think that makes you tied for first place. Which means it's time to bust out the tiebreaker, finally! Yes!
Twins as well.
That's incredible. Okay, guys. What a game!
Look at this! Look at this close call with Matti and Icy Pal here.
Yes, indeed. If I had given 5 points to Icy Pal, he would have won, and it would not have been fair, come to think of it. But still, wow, what a treat. Okay, you know the tiebreaker, Icy Pal. It's that very same tiebreaker.
I know.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're a band of fish.
Danton!
Monkey Island 3.
Curse of Monkey Island, yes, you win.
Congratulations.
Danton, you went from the ultimate underdog to the ultimate winner in the span of one final challenge. Incredible.
What a turnaround. Jeez.
What a turnaround indeed.
The ultimate underdog.
Great job. You deserve an applause.
Thank you. I just got lucky.
This was originally the tiebreaker that Icipal concocted for his second selection. It was a while ago anyway, and I've been keeping this one in the back pocket for such an occasion. So it came down to this. And now I have to find a new tiebreaker.
Yes.
Oh, Danton, you did it. What a heart palpitating climax this was.
Yeah, it was, in a way.
Oh, and before I forget,
Duncan wins!
because I also have these little sound bites that Matti made, and I always forget to use them.
Great.
Yeah,
Right.
they're really nice, those sound bites.
Okay, that's it. And now that all of us know about each other's secret Steam libraries, not literally secret in any way, that also explains why tonight's selection felt a little bit more all over the place compared to my usual tastes in music.
Yeah.
That explains it. That also meant that the selection was made a lot easier this time around. Because all I had to do was read up a list of games and then decide, ooh, Subverse, noted. Ooh, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, noted. Ooh, yeah, you want those games, right? Noted. And so on and so forth. Okay. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Let us celebrate our new champion, Danton.
Hooray! Oh, wait.
Hey.
Yes.
There we go.
There you go.
The proper one.
Once again, happy April the 1st to all of our listeners. I have been Madhog Thy Master. And I've been Icy Power. Come on.
Oh, right. Hedonistic actor. Yes, I have been here.
I exist. I'm Devar.
Stop taking Ross's catchphrase. And I am Icipal, and I have been here.
I was the underdog, apparently.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Kisses,
Good night.
kisses and hugs. And who's the king? This guy is the king. Who's house? Dantan's house. At least until he loses.
I'm the king, baby.
Take care, everybody.
Hail to the king, baby.
Yeah, your majesty, you want 2 schemes, right?